Hey guys, it's Jewel here. So I just wanted to share a little bit about me and who I am and my story on how I got started on Craigslist. So my name is Jewel Tolentino and I live in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. And my primary business is with Auret Eslen. She's my business partner. And we've got a business called Jewel Artists. It's where we provide marketing skills and tutorials for creative entrepreneurs and artists so that they can market themselves online. We've also got a couple of other businesses, actually one more business. It's a dropshipping business where we sell on eBay and Amazon. And those actually stemmed from what I was doing on Craigslist, and I'll explain that a little bit later on at the end of the course with the bonuses. So basically, I just wanted to share my story of how this whole Craigslist thing started. So about a year and a bit ago, I was cleaning my room because it was like there was stuff everywhere because I was traveling a lot. And, you get busy and things get piled up and, things just get left around. And so I decided that I needed to clean my room because it was just, when you're in a messy environment, there's like clutter everywhere, it doesn't make you want to work in it and doesn't make you feel good. So I had read a book and it had suggested to clean your room or a place that that you're in, right? So I sleep in my room, so every time I would go in there and there would just be clutter everywhere, I would just have that sort of annoying feeling that I was annoyed of the room, right? So it suggested to clean the room. So I did like a major cleanup. I had a bunch of garbage bags and cans. I put on the music. And I just went to town on the cleaning. It wasn't just the basic cleaning where you just pick up a couple of things and you put them off to the side. It was like an intense cleaning where I was throwing stuff out. I threw, I'd say, like more than half the items in my room. So I was going through and I would come across items that, I would think to my head, I'd think in my head, hey, someone could probably use this, or someone, if I could sell this, someone would buy it. I think someone would buy this. And so I started to make a pile just outside my room of items that I thought that I could potentially sell. And eventually the pile kept getting bigger and bigger, and you could fit all this stuff in a garbage bag. That's how many items there were that I thought that they could sell. Well, I had these items in a garbage bag that I thought that I could sell, and they were just sitting there for a while, not doing anything, collecting dust even more. And I one day just made a decision and I said, you know what? I'm going to crack this Craigslist thing and I'm going to sell all of these items. And previously, I had, tried Craigslist the way most people try Craigslist, where I didn't really have a setup, a format, nothing. I just, listed it and then maybe got one sale or some inquiries, not to the extent of what happens now. So that's what the epiphany that happened from this garbage bag of potential stuff that I could sell. And I said to myself, I'm going to figure this out and I'm going to sell all this stuff. So that's when the whole process from the beginning to the end that I was telling you guys about, that's how it all happened. Was I was cleaning my room, I saw all this stuff, and I thought I could make money off of this and I'm going to make it into a game. A lot of the times I like to make things into a game because when you gamify things, it makes you work harder and makes you want to win. I'm the type of person that wants to win and wants to get all the stuff check marked and get to the amount that I've set for myself. So I made that garbage bag full of stuff, I made it into a game. And I figured it out. And I sold almost every single thing in that bag. And when I started selling all those things one by one, and because I kept a list, and I was highlighting each one that was sold, when I saw that it was practically almost all highlighted, I became obsessed. And I went through the entire house looking for things that I could sell that were just collecting dust, that people weren't using, that my sister wasn't using, that my parents weren't using, and I went to town on this. And at first, my sister and my parents thought I was crazy because they thought, really, how much money can you make on Craigslist? You know, a couple dollars here, a couple dollars there. And then eventually I had a stack of money that was about $1,500, and I showed it to them. And then all of a sudden they were on board and they were giving me items. They had a whole closet full. My parents had a whole closet full of appliances that they had won from past Christmas parties from their work, gifts that they just no longer, like, they didn't use. You know, everyone has gifts that they don't use or they don't like, you know, and you just put them off to the side, right? Well, why not turn that into some money, right? My theory with this whole thing is, if it's sat there for more than a year and it's collecting dust and you haven't used it at all, then make use of it, turn it into money, and use it towards something you are actually going to use. I hate seeing things that are just sitting around doing nothing for you. So that was my whole mentality, and that is, in a nutshell, how it all happened. It happened when I was cleaning my room. I got really frustrated with all this stuff that I saw. I made a decision that I was going to sell all of it, and I created a plan and a strategy to do so, and it worked. And now I'm going to share it with you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching this video and letting me share my story with you, and hopefully it inspires you to take all of your stuff that you don't need or want anymore and turn it into something, turn it into some cash that you can put it towards something that you do need and that you do want, with your passion and your drive for what makes you going in life. That's my hope for you guys. All right, well, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.